Hi my dear friends, this is Andy. Welcome back to my channel. This week I'll be renewing this MDF dresser that I got for $15 on Facebook Marketplace. As you can see, it has many problems and it would eventually make me work for almost a month. I think that I'll only tackle easy things from now on. Come with me to see how I almost remade it. Somebody had tried to repair it before and had used hundreds of screws. I'll remove the top because I want to give it a new one. I want to get rid of that boxy appearance. Every single drawer had its bottom warped and loose, so I'll use some of this trim to fix them. Without some reinforcement, the bottoms won't be useful.
Una hora y 45 minutos según el horario, para aprovechar al máximo tus niveles para subir a los trenes de alta velocidad. El viaje dura 33 minutos. Los trenes llegan a la estación de Toledo, que está situada fuera del casco histórico. Aprovecha para echar un vistazo al edificio de la estación, inaugurado en 1919, en estilo neomudéjar. Es muy bello, además de haber sido declarado bien de interés cultural. En su construcción, acompáñanos en una visita a la maravillosa Sevilla, una ciudad que con su rica historia, te vamos a presentar hoy 16 razones. En 1248, Fernando III de Castilla reconquistó Sevilla y el Alcázar se convirtió en la sede de la corona y del pueblo.
Those screws will be countersunk so as to cover them with putty later.
Los palacios del Alcázar que vas a recorrer fueron mandados construir por monarcas cristianos, mientras que gran parte de la Alhambra de Granada fue edificada por sultanes musulmanes.
Much better.
La UNESCO declaró el Real Alcázar Patrimonio Mundial de la Humanidad en 1987 por ser un testigo excepcional de la civilización árabe y cristiana.
The dresser is made of MDF, which is basically cardboard, so it definitely needs reinforcement. I'll be giving it a new base, so I'll cut some pine and make an adapted DIY wife kind of base. I'll join the pieces using wood glue and pocket holes. I'll round the edges of the base using my router. I'll cut the extra wood on the sides of the piece in order to attach the new base. And again, I'll attach it using wood glue and pocket holes. This piece is quite heavy, so I'll be adding an extra foot. Well, here you can see that almost every joint was loose. So I'll be gluing and re-drilling everything. And apart from that, I'll have to reinforce every corner with metal steel corners. This was a lot of work, and me only being able to work some evenings, it takes a long time. Looking at the footage, yes, some people may be right that it gets dirty when you're working inside, but it is also nice when you clean everything and you have a beautiful piece of furniture. Now, there were many things that I didn't or couldn't film. One of them was the multiple times that I had to apply Bondo due to the big amount of holes this piece had. I also had to change many edge banding pieces, like in this specific drawer. Metal corners are so useful. If you are enjoying this video, consider liking and subscribing. In the description below, you will find more ways in which to support this channel, such as wish lists and buy me a coffee. You can also become a member of this channel. My dear members, you know you're always in my heart, and your words always make me go on. I started scuff sanding in the body of the piece and to soften the many bondo patches I had applied. More bondo. Here's my new top. I want this to be a mix of MDF and real wood. I cut the excess and glued it. I'll clamp it and let it dry overnight. My phone didn't film when I applied the first coat of paint to the front of the drawers. The thing is that I bought this melamine and MDF paint from Sherwin-Williams in the color linen, which is an off-white. What I didn't realize then is that it is an oil-based paint and has a recoat time of 12 hours, so that made my work even slower. Anyway, I discovered many spots that I had to repair using wood filler. My idea for the wooden parts is to have a dark and rustic look, so I'll be using a combination of water and oil-based stains. This is walnut extract. Before applying more coats of paint, I'll be drilling hardware holes. A couple of days later, I tackled the new top. I installed these reinforcements and then I started sanding with 120 grit. I also gave the edges a classic look with my router. With a squishy foam pad, I smoothed everything up to 180 grit. And then it was time for the walnut extract stained. It's been extremely cold here in Santiago, and torrential rains are coming, so this guy will be great next week. Look, he knows I'm filming him, so he poses for the camera. My beautiful Milo, what am I gonna do with you? Look, his eyes appear bright in the camera, but in person he's got those adorable black olive eyes, full of love and cuteness. Say hello to your YouTube fans. He can be sitting there for as long as he wants. Okay, the next day it was time for the oil-based stain. I'll repeat this whole process twice so as to get a white dark top and base. I decided to apply the paint with a cheap disposable roller. I'll never buy oil-based paint again. It is uncleanable. The coverage is great, and it doesn't require either a primer or a top coat, but the smell is not nice and the 12-hour recoat time is excessive. I gave the piece a total of 2 coats. With the new base and repairs, some drawers do not sit level, so I'll have to move the rails a bit. I'll replace the roller with a foam head, and I'll give the drawers their second coat. I attached the top with wood glue and metal corners. After doing that, I started sealing the wooden parts with water-based polyurethane in a satin finish. I lined the drawers with this P&SD wallpaper and cut the excess with my utility knife. Let's remember how this piece used to look. And here it is now. I simply love the color. I love the creaminess of the off-white against the golden hardware. The rustic wood really makes it a decorative piece, and I know it will be sturdy and durable. A piece that would have ended in the landfill, and now it has a new life again. These are some AI staging pics. See you in the next video. Thanks for watching.